Hi, welcome back to Whimsy Crafter. I hope you all are doing great. So in today's video, I am here to share with you the care tips which I follow to sustain my orchids during this rainy season. But before that, if you are new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button down below and don't forget to press the bell icon so that you get notified whenever I post a new video on my channel. And don't forget to like this video if you found the tips useful. So as I was saying, right behind me you can see my Dendrobium orchid plants. I had purchased them in the form of seedlings last year in November. I have made an unboxing video on them. You can check it out up here in the I button. So those orchid plants have grown quite a bit from when I purchased them, and I'm trying to take good care of them so that they bloom in the upcoming season. Usually orchids like Dendrobiums are heavy feeders, meaning they require a lot of moisture and a lot of fertilizers, in the correct amount in order to grow properly. This is the growing season. Right from the end of March till the beginning of say around September is the time when these orchids grow profusely as far as the weather of Kolkata is concerned. That is how Dendrobium orchids thrive. But the thing is that during the summer season, the media, I have potted them in inorganic media which comprises charcoal and brick pieces. I'll show you a close-up in a while. The media that I used was inorganic media, so it used to dry out very faster pertaining to the heat outside. It was very hot outside, the rate of evaporation was faster. As a result, the media started used to get dried up very fast, so I used to water them every day. But with the onset of monsoon, the orchids growth proliferate definitely, but the care routine also changes a bit because the atmospheric humidity increases manifold during the monsoon season. Right now when I'm sitting and recording this video, I'm sweating like anything because it's very, very humid outside, and it's very difficult to follow the same routine that you would follow during summers to sustain your orchid. So how will you take care of your orchids, especially if you are a beginner like me? Please follow this video till the end to know more. So here is a close-up of my orchid potting media. As you can see, I have used brick pieces and charcoal. The percentage of charcoal is more than the percentage of brick pieces, and you can see how well the roots have grown and they are still growing. Okay, and the growth will only amp up more as the weather continues to remain humid during this rainy season. This is one pot. This is the next pot. You can see roots in this corner. Okay, this one right over here. Alright, this has the same media. This is another pot with the same media. This is actually a plant which I have received in the semi-mature stage. This one. These were the seedlings. This was the semi-mature one. So you can see the growth is quite big. It is bigger than the other three plants that I have as of now. And you see the profuse root growth. These green growing tips suggest that the roots are growing. And then this is the last orchid that I have. All these four orchids are Dendrobium phalaenopsis orchids, or plain Dendrobium orchids. Dendrobium orchids are sympodial orchids, meaning they have multiple canes or pseudobulbs. Okay, they do not have a single pseudobulb like your phalaenopsis orchids. There are multiple growths that emerge from one joint, and all of them have the capacity to bloom provided they mature well enough. So how often should you water during the rainy season? Well, you have to observe the plant. During summers, rate of evaporation is faster, so it is safe to water it every day. But during monsoons, especially if you have kept your orchid at a location where they can easily get drenched in rain, you have to check the media before watering them. Ideally, every alternate day or once every 2 days is a good rule to abide by when you're watering your orchids, but then you have to see if the media is not already wet from rain. If it is, wait for a day for the media to dry out, only then you water. During this point of time, you can store some rainwater in a container and use it for watering orchids, because rainwater is one of the purest forms of water available without any additives, and they are really good for using on your orchids, So you can keep this in mind while watering your orchids. Do not water them every day. You should give them some time to dry out so that the roots do not catch rot. The next important point I want to talk about is how should you prevent diseases in your orchids. The only way to prevent diseases in your orchids is to spray it regularly with a systemic fungicide. I am using SAF fungicide here. It is very easily available in the local markets. Fungus problem is a major problem during monsoons, not only on orchids but on any other plants, because there is a lot of moisture in the atmosphere by default, and moisture actually helps fungus thrive. So what I do is I take 1 gram of the fungicide in 1 liter of water, and I spray it on the roots of the orchid plants every 15 days. So that makes it twice a month. You don't need to spray this on the foliage. Make sure you spray this very thoroughly all around the roots, so that there is no chance for the roots to rot as a result of the fungus. Next important factor and the most asked question is how to fertilize your orchids during the monsoons. The routine is more or less the same as you would do during summers. I use NPK 19-19-19, that is a balanced NPK, and I mix it in 1 liter of water. 1 ice cream spoonful of fertilizer is sufficient, and after I mix it thoroughly, I first drench the roots of the orchid like I am showing you using the jet spray setting of my water sprayer. So I wet the roots thoroughly like this. Okay, you want to ensure that the media is completely drenched in this fertilizer solution, because for later waterings also, when you are watering, some of the leftover fertilizer on the media is reabsorbed by the roots. So you want to drench the roots of the orchid like this, and after that I turn the sprayer into the fine misting setting, and then I spray the undersides of the leaves. The undersides of the orchid leaves have the stomata, which help absorb the nutrient solution faster. So it's better that you try and spray on the underside. And the last point that I would like to conclude with is where to place an orchid plant. After you spray your orchid plant with fertilizer or with fungicide, see that it remains at a place where there is ample air circulation. It is only then that your orchid plants will get enough time to dry fast.